Hey everybody, Don't Distraction here, coming to you live from Batlantic Studios. Wanted to let you know the Zoop campaign for Warhood Issue 1 is live right now. Go to zoop.gg. Help us unlock these sweet circle logo Warhood stickers. Go to zoop.gg right now and grab a reward and help us unlock stretch goals like Warhood stickers and Final Boss. Everybody's gonna get Final Boss if I unlock that. And then really Warhood Issue 2 is what I really want to unlock. So definitely go right now to zoop.gg, grab a reward level, and enjoy, because the book, issue number 1, is funded. And I'm super psyched to have issue number 1 ready to go. And I just need your help to unlock all the awesome stretch goals like issue 2 and the Final Boss book with my variant cover and stickers and maybe some more bonusy awesome things. You never know. Really, the thing I like to do is I like to have a bunch of cool stuff ready to go. So once we hit goal, everybody's going to get a bunch of awesome bonus stuff. So thrilled to have issue 1 Warhood funded on Zoop, the crowdfunding platform Zoop. It's been a fun campaign so far. But we're definitely in the middle of the campaign, which is not always the most active zone. Some would call it a dead zone, and I don't want to be in a dead zone. I want to be in an active zone. So go right now to zoop.gg and help us hit stretch goals. So yeah, hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. This is live streaming on YouTube. My YouTube channel is DylanDistraction.com, and on my Instagram, Dylan_distraction. So just drawing a little traditional pages here. These are all for Warhood Issue 2, which hopefully we unlock, because I'm drawing it. So I'd really love to unlock it, so then I can send it to everybody. I think it's going to be a fun issue. It's fun to kind of draw traditionally after drawing digitally so much. I love drawing digitally in Procreate. It's a great program, but there is something kind of fun about tangible illustrations, pencil, paper on a board. So this is issue 5. 5, 6, 7. These are my roughs. These are just I'm just writing this and drawing it on the board. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I like to do them in chunks like this, where you do kind of like 4-page chunks or 5-page chunks. The reason why is if you try to do an entire 22-page comic, it can feel a little daunting, a little overwhelming to have to create that much content. And if you can break it up, for me anyway, if I can break it up like, all right, I did 4 pages, that's finished. All right, I did 4 more pages, that's finished. I like that. I like the feeling of accomplishment of finishing in chunks like that. And everybody's different. I know some people like to do all the roughs and then all the pencils and all the inks. And I prefer to just rough out 1, 2, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm doing a 5-page set, which is kind of a scene. And then I can switch gears and jump back and forth too, because I can switch to digital and then back to traditional and back and forth. So that's the way I like to do it. Everybody's different. How would you like to do it? How do you like to make comics? There's no right or wrong way. That's the thing I've found, is often you get people's opinions like, this has to be like this, and you're doing it wrong. And it's like, I don't know. I think there's really no right or wrong way to do any of this. It's whatever you want to do and whatever people are willing to support. And even if they're not willing to support it, you still do whatever you want to do. So that's always been kind of how I've handled this. Like, what do I want to do? Like, oh, I want to make this sci-fi action comic with this character who has a hood that gives him powers. Like, all right, well, that's what we're doing then. And people like it. We have 25 awesome, incredible supporters that like it and support it and want to see it in their lives. And I appreciate all 25 of them. If you're not one of them, you still have time. There's some time left on the clock. So jump in, grab a reward level, help us hit goal. Help us hit stretch goals. We've already hit goal. And the book is ready to go. So thanks so much to everybody that likes my work and supports my work. So this is Warhead fighting off the sirens that we showed in the last pages. So really what I'm trying to do here is, this character's yelling, angry, fangs. Spoiler alert, she's a snake lady. Spoiler alert, is a snake lady. Claw hand. Here, really what I'm doing right now is I did the thumbnails are essentially just these incredibly gestural shapes, knowing the pace and storytelling, how many panels. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels on the page. And then I go in here, and these are my roughs. This is my roughs pass, where I just kind of block in primitive shapes, do some gesture drawing, just trying to kind of figure out, alright, cubes, spheres, cylinders, gesture, shape, line of beauty, really trying to figure out where everything is and how everything's going to move and what sort of perspective I would need to lay down if I need to do any sort of perspective gridding. So right here, we know that snake lady's going to smack arrow in the face. Bam! That looks cool. So he gets knocked backwards. The other sirens are looking on. Mountain range, is in a barren sort of nightmare realm, so it's always shifting and changing. So it's dark and light and smoky and it's like its wings. So yeah, this is what drawing comic books looks like. It's just a lot of moving the pencil around for hours and hoping something cool comes out of it. And then when you're done with it going, man, that's the best I could do. And then trying next time to do it better. I'm using a kneaded wood, so I'll do this figure a little further back. This figure's a roach, so we have the bat, the roach, and the snake. So they're all like standing in this rocky area like this. And I tried to jump to inks more quickly with the last one. I think I might. I'm not sure. I'm always kind of torn by that. Like, I don't like spending forever on the penciling phase because it's just going to get erased. And with the Posca paint pens, I can, make corrections pretty easily. So if there's something that's like just not what I was going for, I can usually Posca it out pretty good. So it's nice to be able to jump to inks just because I like drawing in inks. There's a lot of drawing that gets done in the inks. And so it's like, well, I might as well get to that phase. It bites me in the ass sometimes. Sure, there's stuff where it's like, oh, I wish I had a pencil that a little tighter. But you can always go back. I can always make a patch. If I had to, if I was like, this just isn't working at all. I've done that. You can patch it out. And then really what you do is you get on like a healing surface, one of those cutting boards, and take a razor, X-Acto, cut out like a square. Get a piece of paper with another piece of paper under it, another board under it, and then push down so it cuts through both pieces of paper. And then what you do is you take the top piece out and pull the bottom piece up and tape it. And it's a pretty seamless. That's a Joe Kubert school trick. That's a Kubert art school trick. Joe Kubert, the master storyteller, comic book creator. That's a trick that I learned online. Obviously, I didn't meet Joe Kubert past before I went to Kubert school, but went to the Kubert school very briefly. But I just bought a hat. It's a Kubert school hat because I'm like, man, what a great time that was. I was only there for like a week, a little more than a week. Adult education a few years ago. It wasn't even that long ago. Pre-panty. But it's like, oh man, what a fun time that was. I learned so much from the other students and from my instructor Giovanni and Luis, my friend. He's just an incredible artist himself. So really, really fun and informative time. So Snake Lady era. War Hood jumps at her. Slash. She ducks back. Bam. Hits him with the tail. Flies backwards. This is a very Eric Larson Savage Dragon sort of look. Boom. Lands in these rocks. You'll notice I don't do a lot of speed lines. Don't do a lot of impact lines. I heard Frank Quietly once say that he prefers to show the environment showing the action. You know, if you looked at a Savage Dragon page, this would all be speed lines, speed lines, speed lines, speed lines. Especially early on, Eric Larson's doing a lot of speed lines. And it's definitely that sort of manga influence. I think I'm going to have this foot break the panel border here, so that we know what to do. And then this is panel border, panel border, panel border. And this line here is my trim line. And so I usually have everything kind of come inside of the trim. And the way I do the trim, I don't know if anybody cares, but this is kind of interesting. So I created a template because I didn't like on the blue line pages how the blue lines with my gray wash was really hard to get rid of the blue lines. So now what I do is I take this template, slap it on, and then just zoop, 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 run a line, and that gives me my page. This is trim dimensions. So kind of fun. Did that the other day. I was like, I want to know where the trim is on these blank 11 by 17 pieces of paper. So like instead of measuring in every time, because the space at the bottom is actually a little larger than the space at the top and the sides. Like, why don't I just cut the template? So that's what this is. So it's a little pro tip. Cut a template out of a piece of cardboard, backing board from a stack of paper. Alright, so this is going pretty good. Then this is all going to get erased. All this stuff I'm doing now is all going to get erased down, and I'll go back over it probably with another pass. Or not. I don't know. I'll make the bottoms of his feet dark. This will be interesting. This is kind of an odd pose. He's falling into the rocks. I think that works. Alright, and then we show the Bat Lady taking off. So Bat Lady looks like this. So yeah, go to zoop.gg right now if you want to support the campaign. If you want to see issue 2 of War Hood Unlocked. Thank you so much to everybody that's gone to zoop.gg. The information is in my bio. So definitely go to zoop.gg and back the campaign. There's time left on the clock, but I'd really love to continue to unlock stretch goals, continue to make more awesome stuff. Thank you to everybody that supports my work. I'm incredibly grateful and appreciative of all 25 people. And hopefully with your support, we'll be able to unlock issue 2, which is what these pages are from. So definitely go right now to zoop.gg. And I think I'm like the wings going down, like she's like pushing it off. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go with that. That neat is super big. So zoop.gg right now. The campaign is currently live, and I need your help to unlock stickers and issue 2 and all the other cool stuff I want to do. Support indie comics, support creator-owned comics, support my comics, and hopefully you can find a reward level that you're excited about. Commissions, original art, a bunch of cool stuff. So definitely go to zoop.gg. Alright, that's page 5. That's pretty much roughed out the way I want. Indicating where everything is. We got the moon up here, double moons. We'll do some debris. Do big sweepy. This will probably be dark up here. Dark, dark, dark. Just indicating dark areas with some X's. This will be dark, dark. So I'll know to double line these panel borders. Alright, on page 6. Look at that. See how easy it is to make comics? Just draw and draw and draw until your hand falls off. Alright, so this is Bat Lady, Grabs era. And grabs Air's hood. Starts pulling him up. We could do like this. This is kind of a like that. Maybe too close to the trim. The cameras are falling. Oh no, we're back. We're okay. We're good. Whew, close one. I got quite a precarious setup here, in case you were wondering. Alright, so go like this. And go there. Like that. Gotta gently erase where all the cameras are falling. There we go. Gently erasing. Alright, like that. That's better. Give this some space. And then here will be here. Show that this hood. Sounds like this. I guess I can make them smaller. Yeah, that's right. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Go to zoop.gg. Help us unlock stretch goals. We got stickers. We got Final Boss. I got some surprises, too. I got some surprises coming. So if you think you've seen everything, oh, well, hold on. You haven't seen nothing yet. So zoop.gg. And thanks so much for watching on my YouTube channel, DylanDistraction.com. Thanks so much for watching on my Instagram, Dylan_Distraction. Super psyched to have Warhood Issue 1 funded. And with your help, we can unlock Issue 2. So go right now to zoop.gg and help us unlock Issue 2. Alright. Bye.